office window in the world.
What is a company? A company is its people. And I think, the Virgin people, they're second to none.
If you're a Virgin company, passengers have very high expectations from the start, so we have to do better than any other train company simply to satisfy the aspirations of our customers.
People said Virgin were mad 15 years ago to promise tilting trains, 30 million passengers, 3 trains an hour to Birmingham, 3 trains an hour to Manchester. It could not be done.
They've introduced an extremely complex timetable, very high frequency service, far more than quite a lot of other companies that run long distance trains.
So we dealt with the journey time and the frequency by buying the Pendolinos and the Voyagers, by working with Network Rail or their predecessor Railtrack to get the track in the right condition.
They've had to challenge people like Network Rail to keep the infrastructure performing as well, and I think the way they've handled that has been respected and noted across the industry.
The trains are normally cleaner and bigger as well.
They seem more customer focused, that this is just in the top end of the market, to be honest.
It's efficient and it's fast. Most importantly, it's fast.
It comes across as quite modern compared to some of the other trains just by the look and feel of it. I think there's something to the Virgin brand that gives it that modern feel as well.
Virgin does consult well. That is, I think, a vital element of delivering a good service is to be constantly in touch with your customers.
It's reliable, it's trustworthy. People particularly appreciate the fact there are 3 trains an hour, and if they just miss the train, there's another one sitting there waiting for them.
The way the industry rates us is through Passenger Focus, and they do a lot of surveys talking to our passengers and taking feedback from them. And we get this thing called the National Passenger Score, and we're rated over 90% now. We're rated as the best intercity train operator in the country. When Virgin took over in '97, we were the worst.
I've always been from a customer service background, so treating the customer right is something I believe in from a customer and from an employment point of view. I think if you treat customers right, customers will return.
If you deal with people day in, day out, you can read people, you understand, and you just adapt yourself to the way that you have to be to help them.
Virgin is very, very customer focused, to look after people if they have delays and stuff like that. Like I say, they do a very good job in that department.
Engineering work, so when the times of the trains.
I think it's the whole process of how we select our staff. So it's not just down to the training as well, it's down to the recruitment process, making sure that we've got the right people with the right attitude.
It's not been your typical training session. I've done a couple of these week things. It's been a bit more relaxed. It's got a good structure to it. But then it's been done in a relaxed way, so it's not felt like it's been drummed into us. It's just kind of just happened quite naturally, so I feel like I'm prepared to go out there and do it.
Being able to work on the train, having the Wi-Fi connection is absolutely essential these days.
It's been managed so well that Virgin have been able to convince the DfT to invest in more trains, and they've managed to bring in a lot of extra investment as well in car parks and station refurbishment, that kind of stuff.
The fact it's got the Virgin brand and the fact the reputation we've developed in the UK is so powerful is we've got senators and congressmen and Obama's officials wanting to talk to us about how have you done that.
Virgin have been at the front of saving money eco-wise by using regenerative braking on the trains. Basically you just turn the motors back to front and they act as generators rather than motors. It's clever stuff, it's sensible stuff, and it's what passengers expect these days.
I think it's excellent. I don't think I've been on a train yet that's been late.
It's got a wide variety of magazines as well, which is good.
Yeah.
Although I'm mainly working, obviously, when I'm on the train. Not reading magazines.
Obviously.
Sure.
If you don't like people, then this is the wrong job.
It's something a bit different, and people expect it. They like the quality of Virgin brand, and I'm quite proud to be a part of that, to be honest.
We think we have a great team of people both running Virgin Trains and working at Virgin Trains. They've got great vision, and we think that we can speed up our train, that we can increase the number of people travelling on the trains.
The maxim is let's keep it simple. Let's not make it complicated, because moving people by train, offering the right product, is not a complicated business for the passenger. The vision for the next 15 years is equally as exciting.
car, darling. There used to be loads of those now.